Welcome back to movementprofessional.com. This week's movement of the week is the farmer carry using kettlebells. So doing carries is a great way to begin the process of strength training. Carrying is one of the most functional ways that we actually utilize strength throughout the course of the day, that and lifting. So using the farmer carry is the best way to be able to carry the most weight, and it's also the safest way. It's a really good opportunity to work on midline stabilization and postural stabilization, especially in the shoulder blades. So take a look at the video and let me know if you have any questions.
Here we are at Nick's Gym in Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania. We're going over a farmer's carry with a kettlebell. First off, picking the kettlebells up, it's important to get yourself in the right position. So the video starts off here with me in a hip hinge position with a flat back, and just making sure that the hamstrings are set and have some tension in them so that the knees aren't too far forward. You're engaging the deep abdominals, so you should have some tension across the lower belly as you bend down to pick up the weights. Alright, and as you're gripping the weights, you're going to want to curl the wrists and feel as if you're screwing the shoulders into the socket as you're standing up with the bells. Alright, so you're going to see how the wrists curl right there. Alright, and then I'm feeling as if I'm screwing my shoulders back into the sockets. Alright. Before you start walking, you want to get pretty tight at the top. So you're going to feel like you're pressing your arms into your sides, the upper arms into the sides. Drop the shoulders down and back away from the ears. Tighten the buttocks and pull the rib cage down as if engaging the abdomen. A good starting point in standing is to feel like you're screwing your feet into the ground, therefore externally rotating your hips, which will engage your buttocks, and at the same time you can brace through the abdomen, so then you know that you're in a good neutral position. For the sake of this exercise, we're going to pretend that the weights are relatively heavy, so we want to have a pretty high contraction in the abdominals and the glutes. Alright, and then we're going to start walking, and you want to try to maintain that posture throughout the walk. So the shoulders are staying down and back, arms are pressing into the sides. The thumbs here, if you think about facing straight forward as being 12 o'clock, you're going to have a slight outward turn to 11 and 1 o'clock on both sides. And you're going to try to maintain that. You don't want to overturn where it becomes 9 and 3 o'clock, or that'll just be an overstretch and you won't be as strong in holding the weights. Alright, so then we're just going to move forward and keep that as you turn around. Go all the way back. Alright, so just trying to basically maintain an isometric postural contraction in the belly. You want to make sure that you have a relatively flat back, so you're trying to basically take the arch out of the back as much as possible, and you want to keep the shoulders back into the socket. And when we get back here, you're going to put the weights down with that good hip hinge position. Alright, maintaining a good straight line from head down to tailbone. Alright, and the knees, my arm's blocking it a little bit, but should be behind the toe, and there should be tension in the hamstrings right back through there. Okay. Then I want you to turn around, and you're just going to repeat on the other side. In this example, we happen to have kettlebells of different weights, which forces us to stabilize a little bit more due to the asymmetry of the bells, so it's important to do the walk with the kettlebells in both hands. Okay, so that's the farmer's carry. It's, you know, if we just let the video go without saying anything, it doesn't look like much. It just looks like picking something up and carrying it, but there's a lot of subtle details involved in the lifting of the bells and the maintenance of proper posture throughout the walk, and it is a very effective exercise for building strength and understanding proper body mechanics when lifting and carrying heavy weights.